warning, campers, ignore the bumpiness. It's hard to ignore the bumpiness, I know. But we're somewhere kind of neat. We're approaching a familiar interchange. We're going to drop our speed down to 55 here because that's the speed limit coming up. No reason to wait till the sign. Might as well just drop it to 55 now, and the truck will just coast us to the sign. It's perfect. And this guy behind us is going to crawl right up to my bumper. That's fine. They've got time to still pass me if they want. We are in, well, we're near Burley, Idaho. Rupert Burley. Rupert, Paul, Burley. A lot of little, there's like 5 little towns that are all like in a cluster. It's kind of neat. It's a big shipper in this area for me at least. I don't know about just like in general. This is Interstate 84. We're coming up on the 84-86 interchange. This whole thing has been getting redone for the last few months. It looks like they're really close to being done very soon, in fact. So we're not going to be taking the 86 exit. A lot of times when I'm eastbound from Idaho, I go 86 and just take Highway 30 through Wyoming down to 80, just to avoid Ogden traffic. But today we're going to we're not going through Wyoming because Wyoming's got snow. I do not wish to go through Wyoming. Today is the 29th? Yeah, 29th of, today's the 29th of September. Still September. Blech! Still September. Not October yet, which is good because my delivery is due in October. And we need to be in Texas before October. Alright, so you can kind of see how they've set this up to where 84, you can just kind of stay on 84 now. It's almost done. I can't wait for this to be finished. But in the meantime, we've got to do this little, like, jog thing. We're just going off into the woods. Here we go. Don't you just love temporary roads? This was like the first month of work that they did on this, was just building this temporary road. Alright, so then we're going to meet up with this. Okay, so the bit we're on now is not a temporary road. This is now the new ramp from 86 west to 84 east. It kind of goes in that was the flyover we saw. Big, epic loop. It used to be this used to be a trumpet interchange, where 86 became 84, and 84 trumpeted into the Route 30 right of way, which is I-86. Trumpet is the kind of interchange it used to be, where you had one straight through freeway and then another freeway that ended into it, and the freeway that ended into it, it would have, on one side of the freeway, it would just have two basic ramps going in either direction. On the other side of the freeway, it would have one wide loop out in one direction, and then one cloverleaf. So now it's going to be a much different interchange. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to it being done, because it seems to annoy people when they get stuck behind me because I go slow. Granted, we're actually catching up with the truck in front of me, because he's only doing 53 and we're doing the speed limit 55. So we were down as low as 40 on the temporary road. Oh, there's actually somebody coming in from the left. Where does that ramp come from? That must be from 86. Huh. I wonder how he got routed. That must be strange. That road must go on an unusual pattern. Alright, we can go fast again. 61, 2. I know 62 is not fast, but it feels faster to me. That sky. Stop vibrating. Dang it. What is making that noise? Got it. It's my flashlight in the the cubby by my foot. It was vibrating. Because we are going slightly uphill, meaning my truck is pulling hard. Because we are 79,000 pounds maximum weight. We're hauling a. Am I going to have this delivered before I upload it? Yeah, I'm going to have it delivered. We're hauling onions. We picked up onions up on the plateau near Kennewick. Technically Prosser, but it's closer to Kennewick, I think. It's an area called Horse Heaven. If you want to find it on a map, it's an onion farm that is big enough to be seen from space. I'm not joking about that. If you like go to Google Maps and you just zoom way out, like if you know where it is in Washington, like you look at it and then you zoom way out to like the view you would have from a high like geostationary orbit, you can still see that patch of Washington as being off-colored because of it's just fields and fields of onions. It's huge. It's huge, and it ships onions all over the country. Like if you eat an onion, a white onion, it comes from there. Like pretty much guaranteed, it grows there. It's awesome. There's like 2 or 3 warehouses up in that region that only do onions, and at least in my case, most of the ones I haul come out of there. We also haul onions out of a warehouse in Parma, Idaho, which is not too far away from there. It's kind of right on the Idaho-Oregon border, south of Ontario, off of 95 and Oregon 201. Oregon 201 is a nifty road in that area because they basically made 201 and it serves as oh, that was a pretty hawk. It serves as a western bypass for the city of Ontario, so you don't have to get off of 84 and drive through downtown Ontario to get to Highway 20 or Highway 26. You can just go past Ontario and then 201 down, and 201 is like 4-lane divided highway down to the point where 20 splits off. But then 201 also goes up to, I believe it goes up and meets US 95 and then cuts back west along the Snake River to meet up with Interstate 84 again, though that section has like a 65-foot length limit, so I can't go on it. And then it also goes south and meets up with, I don't know what highway it meets up with from Idaho, but it comes out on 95 in Idaho. So nice little highway. We're coming up on the way station. This is kind of a cool way station. It's built into a rest area. I mean, it is a rest area, but it's also a way station. Like, the rest area and the way station are separate chunks. And there's one on each side. They're both combo rest area way stations. And like, not in the way that Kentucky way stations are also truck rest areas. This is a full-blown rest area that just happens to also have a way station on the truck side. The question is it open? Because this one doesn't have pre-pass. So if it's open, we gotta go in. And it's open a lot. I would really love if someday they built pre-pass on it. It would make my life easier. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure Idaho 81 is a truck route. So I think there's a legal way to just bypass this scale. Like, I think you can just go over to 81, drive past it, and then get back on 84, the next exit down. I see trucks on that road all the time when I'm in the way station / rest area. You can literally see it from the way station, but they don't ever seem to like go after people on that road, assuming they're blowing the scale. I don't know. Weight limits are pretty forgiving in Idaho, so I don't really think it's, as long as you're under whatever your gross vehicle weight rating is, I don't think you're going to run into too many issues, unless you're just like disgustingly overload your truck. Which we are not disgustingly overloaded. We're right at our legal maximums. 33,830 on our trailer axle, 33,100 on our Yeah, 33.1 on our drives and 12 something on my steers. We're still under 13,000 on the steers, and my axle's rated for 13,000 some, and my tires are rated for 14,000 some. Yay, it's closed! Huzzah! Time saved. But yeah, you've got like no time to stop when you pull off here. There's very little actual truck parking in this rest area. You gotta just like pull on to the right. And there's only room for 2 or 3 trucks past the scale. Fun times, fun times. Not a terribly useful rest area for truck drivers just because of the scale. It takes up a lot of room to have a scale and an approach lane and a bypass lane in a rest area. It takes up a lot of room. Anyway, I'm headed down to Salt Lake City. We're going to pick up fuel at the Prime Yard and then continue south on 15 in order to pick up Soldier Summit today. So that'll be fun. I have to do the math and figure out how far I'm going to get today and figure out where I'm stopping, because I don't think I'm going to make Colorado. So stopping near Cortez is probably not an option. So we probably need to stop in Green River. There's a new Love's in Green River, so that'll be kind of neat. There's not much truck parking there, but there's a huge parking lot at the place across the street, so we can just park across the street and walk to the Love's. Which, I feel bad when I do that. Like, if there's a truck stop I really like that doesn't have much parking, and then a big truck stop across the street, I'll park at the one across the street and walk to the one I like. I feel kind of bad about that sometimes. Like, I should probably spend my money at the one with all the parking, right? Just like ethically, maybe that's the smarter choice. I should probably do that. The fun thing with the new Love's in Green River is not actually a new building at all. It's just a conversion of an older truck stop into a Love's, and I don't think they have showers, which is kind of sad. But yeah, so we're headed to Salt Lake City. We're gonna pick up fuel, def, and stuff where it's nice and cheap at the Prime Yard, and then continue on south. We're heading to Houston. That's right, Houston, Texas. The flooding is over, sort of. There's no flooding on the side I'm going to. And we're going to majorly avoid the part of I-10 that is destroyed. And keep a very close eye on the weather, because if they get another tropical system headed that way, I am out of there. I do not want to be in Houston for any amount of significant rainfall. I saw how many trucks got put underwater at that Petro. That is frightening. It is frightening right there. The thought of going to sleep and waking up and my truck being full of water is terrifying. That's terrifying right there. It's a real good way to destroy a truck, especially if I go to sleep with my truck in opti-idle mode and it floods and I don't wake up in time to turn off opti-idle and the engine cuts on. Oof. Oh, that's not good. That would be bad. That would destroy the truck. So let's not do that. Let's not be down there for the next tropical system, because Houston has flooded twice in my career of only 3 years. It's majorly flooded twice. I don't want to be there for number 3 or number 4 or number 5 or number 6. It's going to keep flooding. So Houston is a casualty of the climate change. Let's avoid being casualties of that ourselves. We're going to deliver and get the heck out. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on our plan. We've got a plan. We've developed our plan. The plan is go. Our plans are go. But yeah, I will see you guys maybe on Soldier Summit, because they might have gotten some snow, so it might be a really pretty drive today, because we've got these snow-capped mountains in the distance here, just covered in snow now that winter has arrived with a vengeance in the Rocky Mountains. We might see some snow on Soldier Summit as well. I will see you guys there probably. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ellie O'Dare. You can find me on social medias at Ellie O'Dare, specifically Twitter. Twitter's the best place to get a hold of me. You can also leave comments below the video. I do love comments. I read all of them. I may not reply to all of them, but I read them all. And you can also find me on some gaming services, specifically Xbox Live, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. You can add me on Steam, and then if I happen to be in Truckers MP, which is the multiplayer mod for the truck simulator games, you will see me as a green dot instead of a blue dot, and you will know there went Ellie. And I apologize if I hate you, because I lag a lot, because internet is not great on the road. It's very frequently I go to log into the multiplayer mod to hang out with my girlfriend digitally, and like I'll sign into multiplayer, join, and immediately get kicked for bad ping. That happens at a lot of truck stops. So keep your distance if you do see me, because I'm going to be lagging all over the damn highway. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.